Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out. We're checking out Windrose today, which combines all my favorite things: survival games, pirate ships, and early access. Truly, that's the wacky combo I crave. And also, this video is sponsored by Tom Clancy's The Division Resurgence. But first, we need to create our captain. Oh, and with so many options. Just kidding, in my mind, there's only one. Yes, that's a good start. And let's take that age and move it all the way to oldest. And of course, we have to give him the haircut of champions. Now that's distinction. Lord underqualified. Here we are, fresh off a shipwreck. Let's get a good look at you. Ah, what a true captain, but maybe a little overdressed. Okay, now we're ready. First things first is picking up all kinds of stuff, like scattered logs, not to mention these stones. And now that we've grabbed at least a little bit of stuff, I think we have enough supplies to base build. Starting with this bonfire. Let's see, where can I build this? On the shore, in the shallow water, all the way in the water. Yes, perfect. I can feel the warmth emanating off me already. And now that we have that, let's move on to stage 2. Workbench and cooking. Oh yeah, look at that. Everything's looking just great. Anyway, good, because we need to make our basic tools. And now it's time for the real adventure, where we do a little bit of chopping, and then we can turn this into this. Aw, yeah. Want to know how many trees that was? Well, it was, I feel like we're gonna have to do some long division for this. And hey, speaking of division, why don't we talk about Tom Clancy's The Division Resurgence, the sponsor of today's video. You know about The Division, right? It's that game with the fighting and the shooting and the looting. And now it's on your mobile, where now you can get the fully fledged AAA shooter RPG experience for free. And so we're clear, we're not talking about something watered down. We're talking about the Division experience. Portable, immersive, and built to satisfy. And it's got the things you're gonna love. Co-op gameplay, or solo if you want, and the loot and progression you've come to expect from The Division. Honestly, that's kind of the whole pitch. It's open world, it's got fun missions, and it's even got the dark zone with full PvP for the real good loot. So whether you're going to be playing it on a normal phone like this, or this weird keyboard phone I have, the game trucks right along and lets you get your shooting time. So what's not to love? More of the game you like anytime you want. So if that's something you're after, you can join the fight and download it right now using my link in the description. And thanks again to Tom Clancy's The Division Resurgence for sponsoring. We cut down at least 10 trees. That's my best guess. Oh, and just so we're clear, I did the whole island this time. Except this one tree right here. This tree gets to live. Oh, and also this wasn't without its dangers. We've got these guys everywhere, waiting to do that to me. But it's not a problem. The sea gives birth to another one of me, and off I go again. And death happened a lot, as you can tell from my mini-map. In fact, you can see from the regular map that, it's been a harrowing journey. Every pink tombstone indicates where I died. Anyway, it's great to have tons of resources now. As you can imagine, we have plenty of wood and other stuff, and if ever we need to find some, I left my corpse inventories everywhere, so anytime I need resources, I can go to that one, or that one, or that one. Oh, and don't be fooled by these trees on the horizon. That's a separate island. I've decided to leave this untouched so that we can remember the before times. And that's great and all, but it's not helping us get the one thing we need, which is getting a boat so we can get to that stuff in the distance, because I'm gonna assume we can't just swim to it, can we? I guess we'll never know until we try. Okay, it's getting closer. Oh, he's making the noises he likes. Let's see, I feel like we're almost there. Oh, okay. Well, now the game is just taunting us. I'm pretty sure that glowing thing is my corpse inventory. No need to despair, though. There's other choices we can make. After all, we have building options. And boy, howdy, do we have many. Foundations, floors, and so on and so forth. Across so many categories. Okay, first things first. How far am I allowed to just build out into the ocean? And it seems kind of far, actually. Good thing we have all this wood. And honestly, so far, so good. Although something has happened at this point. You see how it's green? That means it's stable. But now as we get a little further out, it's turning yellow, which I think means a little less stable. And likewise, orange is probably no good. And if it turns red, well, the structure is unstable and we just can't build there. And I think the reason it's doing that is if we jump in the water, it's a little hard to see, but down below, I think these support beams are no longer touching the ocean floor. Oh, he's starting to get hurt. Let's get him out of the water. Oh, okay, never mind. Excuse me, I didn't realize you were too good for climbing out yourself. At least it's easy for us to come up and gather our things. Anyway, let's pretend that's all true and these little support beams just aren't reaching the bottom of the ocean. What if we can put down ones that can? For example, I don't have to have them connect like this. I can actually build them separately or even deeper down like that. You know, kind of like my camp. But just like before, I can only build while I'm standing. If I move too far forward and start swimming, my build options seem to go away. So what about instead, I bring out the build menu and I build down here like this, which is enough for me to stand on even in the water. And I can just keep building out and out from here. Uh-oh. Or can I? Sir, put your feet back on the ground or we're gonna die. It's gonna be a sad way to go, sir. Okay, thank you. It is kind of a dicey proposition to run like this, though, because sometimes I'll just be standing here, minding my own business, when all of a sudden... Oh, are we going for a little swim now? You know, you could just stand again like you were. You don't have to do this. Ah yes, the death of champions. Although that might have been a blessing in disguise. See, I was hoping that this other second thing over here would work, because my hope is that because this thing is closer to the ocean floor, its support columns would be more stable. But as I run out to the edge of this dock, I realize that's probably not gonna work. And I'll show you why. Watch this. I can jump underneath this thing, get stuck underneath, and then I can look down and realize it looks like the ocean floor just ends. Well, there goes my dream of support columns holding on to anything. Well, no wonder this isn't gonna work. Yes, that's the spirit. But don't worry, we have another idea. We can't build out farther, but maybe we can build up higher. After all, we do have stairs options. Okay, let's see. We still can't build out here, but if we back up one, oh, it looks like we can. So now we'll just build up higher and higher and higher, as far up as it'll let us go, which appears to be about here. Well, that's not so bad. It's a little farther out. Now I have another idea. Let's get a running start, run at the last minute, and jump off. That might give us a little extra distance before we start swimming, hopefully making our stamina last a little bit longer, and maybe we can swim past this place where our last death took place. Yes, good, we crossed the threshold. Arg, Poseidon, take me! And as you can see, we were able to swim out just a little bit farther. So what we really need to figure out is how can we get up as high as we can so that we can jump from higher to land farther in the water to hopefully reach a ship or an island. Yes, it surely could not be more simple, but I think we're gonna need more runway than this. Luckily, we have a whole island. Okay, hang on, I got an idea. Also, you'll be happy to know my guy simply will not get back on the dock. Come on, just use your arms, get up there. Okay, so here's the plan. We want to try to get out to that island over there, which means in order to do that, we're going to need to try to build a pier aiming directly at it. And now for the first stage of our plan, we're going to build it kind of high like this. Then we'll build more pieces kind of like this. Okay, so far so good. And then we'll keep building these things until it goes all the way across the island. Yeah! Now it's time to see just how much higher we can go. So we're going to be optimistic and start all the way at the other end, just to give us a lot of space to build up. Okay, so first things first, let's build some stairs. And it looks like we can build as high as 18 steps before it's too unstable for us to build more. But what if at this point we then built another foundation? It looks like this would kind of work, although it's not the most stable. But I did notice if we back up a couple, it turns green again. So instead, let's hedge our bets a little bit. Instead of building that high, let's slim it down a little bit. And instead we'll go with this, just 5 blocks higher. And that does appear to be nice and green. And then we'll just build this one out too. My hope is that by making that second layer connected to the first layer, it'll hold together the structural integrity that much more. And hopefully that means that we can build more stairs, followed by more platforms. And really, I'm sure this won't take long at all. Oh, hello, welcome back. Me? Oh, I've just been working on this thing still. Oh, but you probably want to see it from the side. Well, let me show you then. Don't worry, shockingly we're fine. The game doesn't have fall damage yet, probably because they assumed no one would do this. And why would you really? But I mean, hopefully it'll work. It's gonna do something, that's for sure. And I did go more or less as high as I think I can. I definitely didn't need all this runway, because it turns out this is about as high as we can build upwards before the game decided, nah, this is unstable. And this also applies to stairs. But that's okay. We can build stairs right there. And you know what? Fair enough, that works for me. So we'll just go over here. And how far is it gonna let us do this? About this far, I guess. Anyway, I guess now we have to see. How far out can we get by jumping? Let's find out. Oh, wow, you really hit the water hard, too. So far, so good. I don't think we're remotely close. Oh, fiddlesticks, it doesn't look like we can make it. Ah, well, that's fine. I'm sure we'll figure something out. For example, back over here at my base, am I seeing things, or is there a dude in the water? Nope, it's definitely a guy. Ah, it's Dr. Galen. Well, let's go see what he wants.
I remain at your service.
Ah, he must be one of my people. people. You hired me but a day before we sailed. I am Galen Skeleton, ship's surgeon. I am truly delighted you survived. Well, let's not think too hard about that surviving part. Anyway, he tells us a bunch of stuff that we're gonna breeze through quickly because otherwise we're gonna die in front of him. And thankfully we got a quest, and just in time. So I kind of skipped over his dialogue on account of constantly dying. But I did notice now we can call your boat to sail. That's all it took. I just had to wait for you. And now I can just push a button and what happens? Oh, well, isn't that convenient? Well, anyway, now that we've got a boat, let us finally do what our heart craves and go see about those other boats. Yes, there they are. Blackbeard gunboat. Well, I hope they're ready to face off with a real captain. Okay, all we need to do is get nice and close. Oh, I think they see us. All right, let's get in there. Don't worry, so far so good. I don't get it. Why is he running from me? Okay, so I think all I really need to do is get up close and personal, and then that boat can be mine. Jump! Haha, I'm here! Oh, fiddlesticks, I hadn't considered this. Oh, I've died. Well, not bad for a first attempt. And surely we can just resummon our boat, right? Okay, good, perfect. Where were we? Oh, I know where. Intimidating them, that's where. Whoa there, where are you going? Careful, you're gonna crash into the dock. Wait a minute, you can get stuck? Well, this is the greatest thing I think I've ever seen. Although they're still hostile for some reason. Oh, now you're both here? Well, this sure gives me an idea. Hey, fellas, how you doing? You wouldn't mind if I do some quick building over here, do you? Yeah, I'm sure it's fine, watch out. Okay, so we gotta be quick. We can't let them escape. You know, all things considered, these guys seem pretty relaxed. Especially given that I'm now just boxing them in. Once I finish building my platforms here, we'll be the captain of 2 new vessels. Whoa, guys, I know this is a dock, but none of this yet. Okay, let's see. Which ship do we want to take first? I guess maybe this one because it's a little bit closer. Oh, but I don't want to get hurt this time, so maybe I'll just build something right here. All right, I have another idea. What happens if we just kind of build near them in a way that kind of wedges their ship in a weird way? Oh, sure looks like we can. Oh my goodness, this is so great. And one more piece, and oh yes, this is good. Yes, this is great. I like what I'm seeing here. You know, with the boat like really capsized. Would you like some more? I bet you would. Yes, yes, that's the good stuff. This is what you get for trying to take me on. Well, every time I build more, it just gets better and better. Their boat appears to be having a really wonderful time right now. Are you ready to discuss terms of your surrender? Oh, I see. Well, ooh, what's this? The ship spoils. Oh, I guess I took it out. What do we got? A deckhand insignia worn by sailors. I can't build new stuff with that. Okay, that was fun, but this other ship is coming with us. Actually, guys, before we fight again, it's getting a little dark and I need my shut-eye. So if you wouldn't mind waiting here till I make a bed, that would be swell. Oh, and of course, this bed requires a roof. You know, so that we feel safe at night. Well, how about I just put these little pillars up like this, and then put a couple of crappy roof pieces just like that. Look, it's like a mini sailboat. I'm trying to be like you. Anyway, it looks like it's working now, so you guys just wait right there. Good night. And then they hang out with me until morning. Aw, thanks guys. I'm all refreshed now for our battle. Time to go. And the best part is when I die, I just respawn on my bed, ready for battle once more. Actually, you know what? Didn't I have a pistol or something? Hey guys, don't go anywhere, okay? I'll be right back. Ah, there it is. I forgot that I made these little storage baskets, you know, underwater where you keep all your valuables. And there it is. My worn out pistol. You can fire it if you're truly desperate. And I am. All right, let's see. How do we use this thing? Hey doctor, hold still. We're gonna try this on you, okay? Oh, that's right. Then we have to do this whole thing of reloading the gun. Good thing our guy is eternally cracked out and does it fast. Okay, guys, I'm back, and this time we're ready to party. Luckily, they don't know how to take me down from on the edge here. That works out for me. Just give me a second between reloads, okay? Okay, where was I? Wait, hang on, time out. I gotta finish. And unfortunately, I think what I'm learning is even after you shoot all these guys, more guys just emerge. I've killed so many dudes, and more just show up. And also, if I go down here, it's not like there's any, like, spawning thing or anything. Whoa, buddy. And I also tried to sneak up the rear and try to take the boat, but it tells me I'm not the owner of this ship. Well, I sure would like to be. You know, I think I'm just gonna leave that one there. I mean, maybe it'll despawn, but then again, maybe it won't. Either way, we need to focus back on this island. Come to me, my ship. Bye, guys. Thanks for nothing. Anyway, it turns out this island is the next place we need to go. Because if you look at our map, we, wait, no, I meant up here. Oh, silly me. I didn't mean that island. Behold, we have arrived at wherever this is. All I can tell you is that on our map, it looks like we have something. Rescuing the crew. Find the pirates' camp and free the captives.
Gasp! I think this is it. Let's see, those are the bad guys. And we need to get into that cage. I have just the solution.
Yes, they surely will not see this coming. And I was a little worried they'd figure out how to stop step up here. But no need to worry about that. They're just nuzzling a little bit before they go into combat. Well, that's fine. We know the drill. Hold still while I do this forever. No, come back. Where are you going? I like how if you manage to shoot them, they just start running off, and then they turn around like, okay, try now. And then if you hit them again, they just run farther and farther away. Actually, what am I doing? Can I just talk to this guy? Don't walk away. Get me out of here. Head to my camp nearby. You'll be safe there. Together, we'll get out of this place. Free the sailor. I'll keep watch for any pirates nearby. I mean, yeah, good luck with that. Well, looks like we did our part by freeing that guy. Now it looks like we need to free a couple more. That's no problem. I'll just make an expressway there. So I'll just build out here as far as it allows, and then I'll pull out the boat. Look at that. That's pretty great. My giant thing in the distance approves. Okay, for sure we can make this, right? Come on, we have to know. Look how close we are. Oh, his legs. Ah, safe again. Oh god, is this about to be our new boat? Oh good, the shipwreck itself is talking to me. The ship on the shore is badly damaged. We'll have to labor to get her afloat. You need a bunch of stuff that's easy to get. Well, first things first, let's create a new bed. We want to make sure we're nice and secure at our new location. We can't forget to give it a crappy roof. In fact, while we're at it, why don't we just make a new bonfire right on top like that? Yeah, that's looking great. I love getting my Z's completely submerged as we slumber peacefully, an active fire right above our heads. Anyway, let's work on getting all those materials in one place. 100 wood, easy. Now nails we can make, but that requires like a kiln and making them by hand with copper, or I could just beat up shipwrecks nearby and just get nails for my troubles. And there we go. We've got our 20 nails. 20 pieces of fabric and 10 ropes should also be easy. First, you start with collecting some plant fiber, which you can get in absolute easy abundance. And next, we're gonna need a workbench, which I'm gonna place all stupidly like right here. And then over here on the workbench, you can see coarse fabric and rope can both be made with the plant fibers. Okay, it looks like we've got all the materials. Can I have a boat now? We sure can. Let's do this. To finish the repairs and get her afloat, we'll need hands. 7 men should do. Are you telling me this specimen isn't worth 7 men? Something tells me you just don't want to do the work yourself. All right, so be it. Let's go rescue these idiots. You guys are lucky that doctor let me commandeer his boat. Okay, here we are. Ready to do what we do best, like stage an awkward jailbreak. I don't know what this little watchtower is, but luckily we can build right on it. And so I shall. There we go. We've sieged them. And if this guy thinks he's going to be clever and climb up this, he's got another thing coming. And now with him pacified, let's go ahead and do the rest of our job, which is to defy gravity and create some wicker basket platforms while all these pirates panic at seeing magic for the first time. And coming in for a landing. And now that I've staged my way over to the cage, even with everybody watching, you guys are making this too easy.
One clean shot.
Ah, fuck! Okay, fair enough. I'll be quicker this time. Hello, captured sailor. Blah, blah, blah. Please don't shoot me again. Okay, good deal. I've got to go. After all, we've got more rescuing to do. Actually, wait. I'm seeing on my map that it claims there's another guy in here. What, is he in that tent? Well, let's check it out. Actually, you know what I might be able to do with all these guys? First, let's close up this entrance. There we go. And now for this other entrance over here, let's go over here and... Oh, no. Well, this is probably a blessing in disguise, right? Because now I can come over here, set up some quick walls like this, and continue to run from these guys. The point being is now this base belongs to me. Well, shiver me timbers, there is another guy in here. How come you get the nice treatment? Well, whatever, get out of there. And off we go.
Okay, and I think we have 2 more.
Careful, I don't think they see us. Which I'm not quite sure how that's possible, but whatever. You know what, screw it, let's do this the quick and easy way. Hi, blah, 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 you're free. And then I'll just bound over here, over to this guy. Hi, you're free too. Quickly, get out of here before they see us. Oh god! Another successful rescue. And I think these are the final 2 we need. Thank goodness we've perfected our technique of running in, talking to them while they're trying to get over to me. Oh boy. And then let them chase you around before you run over, free the other guy, and then die a hero with your quest completed. And now for the love of God, tell me we can do this. It's time to launch the ship. I mean, it doesn't look ready, but whatever, launch it. We did it. Wait, where did my ship? Oh, there it is. Wow, it's so majestic so quickly. Luckily, we can just hit E and be part of the ship. Oh, and look, all my crew is already here. Nice to see you all got out of your situations. And I love your cute little vests. Anyway, our ship looks like you'd expect. There's dudes scrubbing, there's dudes standing, and down below, there's dudes sitting. Oh, also, we can steer the ship. I can't tell if everyone's getting ready to work or they're panicking because this old man's about to drive. Well, either way, we're about to go on a magical journey with this thing. Okay, well, now I have to know. What happens if we just pick a direction and try to sail as far as we can? Well, let's find out. I'm a little worried we're gonna be a much more massive target to these guys, but whatever, we'll figure that out. And by figure that out, I'm just gonna assume they won't shoot me, right? Well, let's find out. I'm a little worried we're gonna be a much more massive target to these guys, but whatever, we'll figure that out. And by figure that out, I'm just gonna assume they won't shoot me, right? And by figure that out, I'm just gonna assume they won't shoot me, right? Yes, that's what will happen. But whatever, they missed. Ish. I mean, the good news is while they're pursuing, I don't think they can shoot us. And likewise, I'm sure those guys also won't be a problem. Either way, our ship is fine. Look at its health. You know, as long as we don't take a lot more hits. You know, I have a better idea. Let's just not talk about it anymore. But with enough power sliding and evasive maneuvers, I think we can outplay any boat. Well, that was short-lived. Time to evacuate to my life raft. Sorry, rest of my crew. I need the agility of this tiny vessel. See you all in the briny deep later. They do definitely have a harder time hitting me, though. I feel like I can feel their frustration. Well, with there being like a bajillion boats and no one seems to be able to hit me. Anyway, I'm just gonna stand here and let the boat steer itself. And we'll see how far that gets us. And well into the night, we still haven't been hit. Looks like we're unstoppable. What? Huh? Uh-oh. I appear to be part of their ship now. You wouldn't hit an innocent guy, would you? Okay, good.
Oh boy, this is awkward.
I wonder if I can shoot him from back here. Oh, I sure can. Haha, that'll teach you. What the hell am I doing? I'm stuck in this cargo hold, and I'm firing at these dudes through like a mail slot. Oh, the game crashed. Well, let's load it back up. Oh, where am I? Well, I'm where I was before, but I guess everybody cleared out. And also, boat, are you doing okay? Well, where were we? Eternally heading west, that's what. I mean, and there's no way that'll happen again, right? Wait, what's this? Leave water area immediately or be destroyed. Yeah, we'll see about that. You think today's the day you're finally gonna hit me? Looks like they're finally giving up. The day is mine. Oh, my guy seems to have had a mysterious heart attack. Oh well, it happens, I guess. At least you can see the journey we took. This is our big ship, and that's when we switched ships to the other one. And that's when we boarded the other ship. And then this is how far we went before my guy's pacemaker gave up. Well, whatever, my boat's intact. I mean, one of them. The other one's still destroyed. Oh, hey, Dr. Galen, you still there? So, funny story. The game says I can tell him that the ship is afloat and the crew is ready to sail. We just won't tell him it blew up. We can get out of here. I'm afraid that is not possible, Captain. What are you talking about? And then he tells me about Thomas Richards. He set up a fortified camp in one of the caves. Okay, great, and it looks like we have 2 new things we have to do. Find 4 black marks. Okay, well, Doctor, you stay here. This might be dangerous. Now, here's the thing. We could get our ship rebuilt or whatever, but honestly, I think this one's better. After all, look at this thing's unmatched agility. We're basically untouchable. And if I'm lucky, I can convince them to follow me to this island, where only good things will happen. And we'll just box them in. How you fellas doing? You feeling good? Don't worry, guys. It's gonna be okay. Just gotta wait for this to turn green. And there we go. And one more there. Goodness me, this never gets old. Who knew naval warfare was so easy? Well, looks like we did it. This ship is completely out of the water now. Oh, wait, I think I realized something else crazy you can do. Can I just add this right here? Oh, it's not gonna like that at all, is it? Well, everyone popped out of existence. I guess that means the ship is mine now, right? Okay, the game says the ship is destroyed. But I don't know, the ship looks pretty good to me. Although I say that, but it does seem to be soiling itself. You know, never mind. Anyway, let's go finish that quest that What's-His-Face told us to do. And something tells me this is the place. Surely I can just walk in, right? Ooh, what's this? Requires 1 Richards crew key. But where are they? You know, I think I found him. Unfortunately, he can't hit me as he tries to shoot through his own dude. On the other hand, that guy had no problem with that. Well, that's no problem. We know the drill. So first, we'll just box them in like this. Uh-oh, they're getting upset that I'm blocking them in or out of their playpen. And anytime I see more dudes like these guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and set up a little trap for them. Basically, to see if I can funnel them this direction. So let's build a little wall that kind of pulls them into here. Then we'll put something right here. And then we'll... Oh, hey, welcome back. I just spent some time building a thing, so let me give you the tour, post haste. But first, I need to get some volunteers. Hey, all of you, come with me. Come on, that includes all of you guys. So first, these guys follow me down this long corridor, which just keeps going and going. Come on, keep following me. Don't worry, random bandit, this'll all be worth it. Because look, we're at the beach now. Doesn't that sound like fun to you? And let's just wait for all your friends to catch up. They're back there somewhere. Okay, I think that's all of them. Oh god, please don't shoot at me anymore. So you're probably wondering what this is all about. Basically, I have a little surprise for them. It's called I rebuilt my ship, and now it's time to fire the cannons. Okay, let's see if they like this. And before you know it, the spoils of war belong to me. Why, look, there's a thing we needed right now. Richard's crew key. In fact, after sucking up all of these resources, I think I've got all the keys I'm gonna need. You know, at their base that is now completely unattended. So let's see, what do we got? Ooh, something sparkling. I'm pretty sure that's what we're looking for. And there's the quest item we need, I think. Because we need to find some guy and he's hiding in a cave, and we use the black marks to get inside. And while you're here, don't forget to trash everything. Yeah, that'll teach him. Oh, and did I mention I named my boat now? Behold, the Overcompensator. A very fine vessel indeed. And now onward to the bad guy. Obviously unconcerned with all of this, since I'm in my boat of full immunity. Oh boy, I sure hope this guy's ready for me. Now let's see, if I were a hidden base, where would I be? Or you could be not hidden at all. That works too. Well, I'm sure I can just run in, right? I'm sure they won't mind. After all, I have my marks. Okay, here we are. In wherever this is. Let's do one quick sanity check. Can I do this? Oh, you can't build near boss arenas. Ah, fiddlesticks. I guess we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Open up. Ah, there he is. And he looks like a nice fellow. Well, I can already tell what this battle's gonna be like. A lot of running around like this while he tries desperately to hit me. And I taunt him with fun things like, why would you hit an old man? Yes, why would you? Have at thee. Yep, he cared a lot about that, but I'm sure if I shoot him enough times, he'll feel it, right? The good news is each one of these shots does a ton of damage. See, watch. Wow, what a deal. But eventually he's gotta fall. Ah, there he goes. Ta-da! We have defeated him. And he becomes incorporeal before our very eyes. Now, I don't mean to split hairs or anything, but shouldn't I be able to build in here now? Well, this has been a boatload of fun. We took out that one guy and now it's off to greener pastures. And can you guys please just give it a rest? Here, let me summon my other boat for you. Here, have fun with that one. I don't even want it. I want to thank Tom Clancy's The Division Resurgence for sponsoring this one. Link is in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. So I hope you had fun. I know I did. And I'll see you next time.